Hello, folks. Welcome. It is Friday, and that means it is time for the Mike and Audrey show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Good job. Wow, that almost got my ear. Scraggles is outside, so Audrey is gonna go grab her. That's the deal there. So let's do this right here. All right, welcome in, everybody. Hello. I'll just go ahead and say hi to everybody before Audrey comes back. We got Russell and Becky and Ruth and Belle and Willem and scrolling. Greg M. Welcome in, and Nigel's been here chatting, as has chatting up a storm. Carol Brosman. Long week, huh? Hope it was a good long week. And let's see, did I say Russell? I don't know if I did, but I'll do it again. Paul's here. Dustin Wilson is here. What's up? Beans to you as well. Matt Taylor and Carl and Lisa and Denise and
Mr. Nose.
Mr. Nose
He's in the house.
And an Atomic Elf and a David Forsyth and Tom Morley and a Gundarian and a Will and a Carol is back there.
David's not even late. He didn't miss anything.
He didn't miss anything. Well, we were a little late maybe, but he didn't miss anything that we did. So welcome in.
That black shirt's a real choice you made.
I know. I'm so brave. I am so brave because I have this cat here.
Cat cam.
Yeah. All right. That's a cat right there.
This is a cat.
So
unkempt cat. He gets brushed. He's just lazy to do it himself.
Yeah. He grooms Clipsy, but she doesn't really groom him back. So
she glooms him, though. That's for sure.
Wow. So just wrecking me. You have fiber internet, man. I want some of that. I can't get it. Carol says your intro is adorable.
Thank you.
Good job.
We planned it. Well, it was a very last minute plan where Scraggles is still outside. I'm gonna have to get up instead of sitting in this area and trying to get up. So I'm not gonna sit down.
Yep. And then she's like, I'm going to jump up. So yeah, it worked out well. I like that. So
you just see the cat fur is flying. There's no cat. You can't see the cat, but the cat fur is flying.
Yeah, there's some more cat middle. Yep. Let's get a wide angle so I can just catch him the whole way.
Yeah. He's such a long cat. You definitely have to.
He is a long cat. That's true. Friday gloom should be in ink. I don't know. Friday's not a gloomy day. Like a Monday gloom I could get, or maybe a Sunday gloom even, because work tomorrow. But like Friday, nothing gloomy about a Friday. That's a good day
for most people, unless you're in like certain industries.
Sure.
That you work on the weekends. But
even then, like sometimes you're like waiting tables. Like Friday could be a good day. You should get that money.
That's true. But also, generally that most people, like you're in the minority generally, that you have a different sort of set of hours than what the usual 9 to 5 Monday through Friday.
That's true. Yeah. Upgrading to fiber internet in the area, so December 1st you'll have fiber. Oh, I wish.
Yeah, we're in town, but we're just not there yet.
They don't have it
They're
out
just
here.
like, eh.
No, there's no fiber out here.
He's pressing lots of zeros.
Mr. Nose.
I just see. You just enter it.
279. I couldn't. It was actually over the character limit. Good job, Nose. He was getting that cat butt on the zero key.
It was pretty. Well, it was cloudy, but it was also sunny part of the day, so it was a nice day today.
Yeah, pretty nice today. Yeah, it's 70 degrees. Nothing wrong with that. Can't complain about 70 in November for some reason.
No, you definitely can't.
Hi. Look at this cat.
Tina says it's beer o'clock.
Yeah. Somebody said they saw a commercial the other day for non-alcoholic Guinness. Now you can enjoy the draft anytime. Yeah, we used to drink a non-alcoholic Guinness brewery beer called Caliber back in the day. It was okay. It was like,
I don't see that. I'm one of those people that it's like, if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink hard and like to get like what I don't understand the point of. I don't like it enough to be like I like beer. I'm just gonna have a beer. I'm not that person, so I don't drink it at all because
also,
I'm not sure I've drink it all.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen Audrey drink a beer.
That can't be true.
I think it is. I've seen you take a sip of a beer and then hand it to me at like a brewery tour. But that's as much as that ever happens.
Yeah, if I'm going to drink beer, it's going to be after I've had lots of other things that I like. And then I'll drink some beer.
Yeah.
As they say, liquor before beer.
I wish there were 28,000 likes on this stream, Greg Thomason.
That is not.
There are, according to my stats, 11 of them. Yeah.
If you don't like this stream, Mr. Nose is gonna be sad. He's gonna like mope in the corner and sit on his heating pad and live his life. But he'll be sad inside.
You know, the cats do love their heating pad. In fact, I'm going to go to the old Amazon here, and I'm going to give people a link to this heating pad because...
We've never had cats so happy.
If
they have to get up, they're not too happy.
Yeah.
At all. Hi, Katie. Even you. Even Katie. I think Scraggles would like it if any cat would ever get up from it.
Right. So this is the heating pad we got them. It's not like the fanciest thing ever. It's like a perfectly reasonable size for a couple of cats to curl up on.
Yeah.
It has like a hard to chew through cord that's like metal wrapped. It's supposed to be a fire retardant. It's supposed to be waterproof, very puncture resistant. I don't know. It seems great. We just kind of leave it on all the time unless we're not home. And they love it.
And it's 25% off coupon right now too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So here's the link. This is one of my affiliate links. So if you
want
want to use that, go for it. If not, that's also cool.
Yep.
Well, the heating pad keeps the cats off your desk. You know, it actually might.
It helps a bit.
It actually might. It does kind of keep Mr. Nose off of me a lot of the time. He has learned that when I'm in here talking to the computer, sometimes a treat happens.
Like right now?
So, yeah, I was going to make one happen now-ish. So,
there's a little dog right there.
There sure is. And a fat cat as well, but you can't see him.
Yeah.
There you go. Katie, where are you going?
Yeah. She did the other side. She's like, oh, I hear treats.
Scraggles, you want a treat too?
New pen day awaits at home. That's exciting.
Good girl. There we go. So, how's my back? You know, funny story about my back.
He did this crazy thing.
I did a really crazy
yesterday.
thing. I went to the doctor about my back. Audrey talked me into
Badgered you until
Audrey bullied me until I went to the doctor. I called him,
hi,
which I haven't done in years. And she's not gonna be able to jump up in that tiny space.
Are you just gonna chomp her look at me?
And so I went to the doctor, and he was like, "Yeah, it sounds like sounds like back spasms. Let's check it out." So he's all like, do this and like move things.
He gave you a free massage?
No, I wish.
Okay.
He did tell me that you should give me massages to like up under my shoulder blade.
He did.
He actually did. He's like, it's probably something your wife could help you out with. I'm like, she could, I guess, but she's not gonna. And so he was like, poking at it, and he's like, so is it like right here? And I'm like, yeah, but kind of on the other side. He's like, weird, because this side is actually tighter. I'm like, yeah, that's the side that feels like sometimes it gets plucked like a guitar string. And he's like, well, I kind of get it. It's real. You're kind of knotted up in here. So
you're kind of knotted up in here.
Yeah. So anyway, he gave me some advice and prescription for
some like life advice.
Well, vis-a-vis back pain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And and he
Katie could help.
Just some acupuncture.
Just stand on your back with that weight.
Yeah, perhaps. Mm-hmm. And a sweet little prescription for some light muscle relaxers.
Light muscle relaxers.
Yeah.
I know, it's just funny. I've never heard of a light muscle.
He didn't call him that, but he did call it something like that because I told him the last time I took muscle relaxers was like 20 years ago, and I hated it because it made me like real groggy and loopy, and I like fell off a couch and it sucked. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, yeah, I don't really. I mean, if you have one that's not going to mess me up, then that'd be great to have on hand. He's like, yep, here's this one. It's not going to do whatever. So. Took like half of one yesterday to see how it would go, and it was totally fine, but didn't make much of a dent. And I took the other half, and it was kind of okay. And today I took a whole muscle relaxer, and my back actually doesn't hurt right now. It did for a lot of the day, but it's like I think finally kicked in and made my muscle relax a little bit. So it's pretty good.
We're exactly the opposite. I'm like, if I could just be mostly there and just like let it. Mm-hmm. Make you not care. Yeah. Like make the pain go, like dull the pain, but also just make it so I don't even care if it's happening. That's what I'd be into. Yeah,
I don't know. I got stuff to do. I don't like that feeling. So
yeah, Mike doesn't like that feeling. I don't mind. If something like wants to help me sleep or relax, or as a person with anxiety, I don't mind if something helps a little bit.
No, I totally get it. It's just like the feeling where I like can't stand up and I fall over. I don't like that at all. Okay. That's why I don't get trashed, No, it's not either of those, Greg. Actually, I don't think so. What is this? It's baclofen. It's baclofen for my back. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I also dislike the groggy fatigue feeling as well.
There might be another name for this one, but I don't think so. I think it's probably the generic name.
Oh, that's a manufacturer number, right? Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, but it seems like it's okay. Greg was a pharmacist, so he probably knows what that thing is. But start saying weird stuff after taking that pill won't hold against you. Yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'll be okay. It was hours ago. I took that a long time ago. So
if the electric blanket with an auto shut off, that would be. This is very low heat all the time. So I don't know if I guess it depends on how low your electric blanket is.
Yeah, this one is like supposed to go up to like 40 C and then kind of just hang out there.
Yeah.
Which is just a little over human body temperature. So it's like, it's warm, but it's not like hot. I don't know. I think even a low electric blanket would probably be hotter than that.
I've
never had one, so
I
I don't
haven't
know.
either.
Yeah.
That was sort of a before thing. When I lived in Ohio, man, having an electric blanket would have been great, but it was not really a thing back then. So.
Oh, really?
No.
Huh.
I mean, if it was, it's probably real expensive, or
Yeah. Ruth says she has anxiety too. It's fun, right?
It
sucks. It sucks real bad. So I hope you're doing okay.
I think it sucks for Mike just as much as it sucks for me.
It doesn't suck as much for me as you, but it does suck. I mean, it did when it was uncontrolled. But yeah, this is pretty good. For $35, I say go for it. I mean, 25% off coupon. I might just get another one.
Literally already, we've had it for how long?
A week, maybe.
A week,
maybe
2 weeks? 2 weeks now, maybe? And it's already, I feel like it's paid for itself.
Well, I can tell you, we ordered it on November 4th.
So that's not...
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, a little less maybe. But yeah, we have two cats constantly curled up on it. And actually, this third one was trying to learn to snuggle with the other two, and they were all chilling out on this like electric blanket, and I like trying to find a way to everybody curls up, but she didn't really want to touch the other two necessarily. Yeah. She's like, I'd like to be near you, but I don't know if I feel comfortable being on you. So anyway, somebody saying anxiety. Yeah, there's some of that. So
yeah, weighted blankets can
and
help.
Carol and Mary. Yeah, we have a weighted blanket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We haven't used it in a little while.
There's a reason why we didn't use it for a long time.
Why is that?
Didn't you use it in the couch or something?
Oh, no.
Or in something. You used it on something, and I don't remember what.
Well, I used it during a summer or something as a weight for one of my C-stands. Like it just kind of went over one of the legs. I didn't have a sandbag, and this thing weighs like 40 pounds or something. Yeah, we probably will order another one just for Katie here. Yeah. So, and maybe Scrags. I don't know if she'd sit on it, but maybe she wouldn't notice if we put a blanket on it.
Yeah, which we do. Yeah,
because it doesn't rustle. I think she'd be okay with it.
Because it has that cover and it's not really that sort of sound.
Anyway, it seems pretty good.
Oh, there is one that has an adjustable temperature on that too.
There's an adjustable one, but it's only like $2 more right now. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it seems fine, but like also, I don't know. We can get an adjustable one if you want. I don't know. That one gets hotter, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Throw both of them. It's $2 more. I mean, So, anyway, cats are such individuals. Yeah, they totally are.
Cats, they be catting a lot.
That's what they do. Just all over the place.
I also have...
Why is it always only your butt in the frame, you little goose?
She can't control what her... She's a cat. She can't control what her butt do.
She thinks she can, for sure. Look at you with a red vine. Yeah. So, we got some pens and stuff this week.
Oh, I haven't seen a lot of these things in person.
Oh, is that true?
Huh. Yes. I just showed me my pen.
Did I show the arrow on here or the E-locks on here last week? I don't remember if I had it. I think I did.
We did because we did a poll to see who liked the black or the gray better.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so I have seen that one. That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a few other things.
Yeah.
I got two things that I ordered a while ago this week. One of them was from Endless Pens that we ordered back in like August 11th, I think the invoice said, which is a while back.
Yeah, back when I was supposed to get the pink one back in September before it turned into mid-November.
I know. They were both pre-orders though, so like you can't get too mad about it. But so we got a couple of those, and I got an ink with that, and then I got the stuff that I ordered from Atlas Stationers. So we'll take a look at those. And I do have, by the way, affiliate codes down in the old description there. The Atlas one will get you an extra 10% off and throw a little money our way. The Endless one just throws a little money our way because they do all their discounts at tiers and stuff.
They have lots of discount. Like it doesn't seem that's not their thing. They're just like tiered, like you said. So it's one of those things.
Yeah. But anyway, so I have those down there. If you want to get stuff from them and you want to support the channel, that's a good thing to do.
Oh. You even got the FC today. Well, you're very welcome. I hope you like the pen and nib.
Fun. Oh, did you just get your first SIG or something, maybe?
I think
so. I remember.
Was they're the person from Twitch? I think so. Well, I'm assuming it's them, but I don't know.
Anderson pens? No, I haven't got anything from Anderson pens just yet, or not right now. And I don't have an affiliate code for them. I don't think they really have that like functionality in their store. So
I don't think so.
So, use. I assume that's a yes.
Yep.
So, hopefully you like it. And, it's going, this little dog over my shoulder. She's the weirdest animal.
Yeah, she is. It says Signo Black Sale. No, we still have those sale pens. Mm-hmm. And he put up a couple more models in that. So, if you look at the closeout page, there's still some of those. There's going to be an online pen show that will have special editions coming up. I don't know when it's going to be announced. But it's not that far in the future, I will tell you.
Whoa.
I can't tell you exact days or anything, but look out for a online pen show coming soon.
I have 2 cats on the desk. This is precarious.
But he did put the new colors up for a Model 66. What does he call that thing? The septagonal octet, something like that. The ones with the facets around it. He put more colors.
There's a faceted 66?
Yeah. Oh. You know that.
Do I?
Sure. Yeah. We had some at San Francisco.
Let's see if I can. I'm having to peer around all the cats that are on my
and he posted
here.
On Instagram, I believe.
Model 66. I don't know if it'll be under here or not.
It is.
Where? Septagonal. There it is.
There's.
Oh, okay. I can kind of see the facets there a little bit. Yeah, it's hard to see facets a lot of times on a pen like this. But, hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey. You two behave. Cool.
Yeah, garnet, ruby, and emerald.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was black at first, but it's definitely like a super dark red.
It's a super dark.
Yeah.
Brownish, reddish, yeah.
Yeah, well, neat. Cool. So, hey cats, y'all want to like share, or you want to move your butts so I can use my desk, or any of that stuff? Sound good to you? No?
Yep.
Okay. Well, fair enough. We can just go around you. It's totally fine. So,
what are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with this.
Oh.
So, this is Audrey's newest Pelican. She got this from Endless Pens. Oh, David said, Path arrived earlier this week. Put in a pen I haven't used recently. It's having flow problems. Do you remember it being especially dry? No, I was actually just using it today, and it isn't. But it is pretty shimmery, so depends on what kind of pen you're using. Like some of them just aren't great with shimmer, so like maybe that's it. The other thing you can do is if you have a little brass shim,
shim it. That's
a lot of times that'll like start a shimmery ink in a pen with way less problems.
And yeah, for some reason when I have the flow issues in the beginning, it's always just generally in the beginning where if I shim it, it's just that initial accumulation in the very beginning. And then I don't have a flow. I don't have that issue anymore. It's always that first addition and then shimming and then it's okay. Is that what you've had too?
Yeah, a lot of times that'll do it. So might help. FC consider redoing the website, maybe a brighter look. I don't think Scott's going to do a brighter look. Dude loves some black and white and silver.
Yeah.
Black, white, chrome, silver. His favorite colors.
It's aesthetically
it's kind of his jam. The brand.
The branding for the brand. I mean, maybe you would do like a gray.
Yeah,
potentially
maybe
that might be better for eyes and stuff. But yes, I know what you mean in terms of it can be hard to see.
He's a fan of dark stuff. Old box 6 and a Karas ink. Box 6.
It depends on the Bach, sometimes they're really wet and sometimes...
Bach is kind of weird that way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Sorry, I don't have a better thing to tell you, but Bach is not my favorite nibs style. Like, I don't like the way they feel, but I mean, it could just be a flow problem because Bach, but I don't know. But yeah, see if you can give it a shim or something like that. The other thing you can do if you don't have a shim is just like very carefully force like a drop out of the nib pointing down, or if you're very brave, point the nib up and then force the ink like up to like where you can just see it like just bubble out of the feed just a little bit and then suck it back in, and that can usually like break up a glitter dam.
That can help. Yep.
Yeah. So this is Audrey's Pelican. This is the new Rose Quartz M205, I think.
Yes.
It's got the silver.
Or yeah.
Yep.
And it's, yeah.
So this is a really pretty pen. We both had different expectations for this pen, and neither of us was right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be sparkly because the Moonstone is sparkly, and I think the last one was too, or maybe it wasn't. The Golden Burl was sparkly.
That is sparkly.
And so I kind of just expected it to be sparkly, but it's not. It's kind of
wasn't last year
wasn't last year Golden
Appetite
Burl?
and it wasn't shimmery?
You keep up with the Pelican way more than I do. I forget.
Let me look.
I thought Appetite. I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, it is kind of like, I don't know. It's got a little bit of a matte finish to it, but it's kind of like a carnation-y sort of baby pink situation going on. Very pretty pen. And Audrey thought it was going to be. You thought it was going to be darker, right? Like a darker pink.
Because just based on, I mean, maybe I was thinking wrong, but some of the early promo pictures that were just from Pelican.
Becky says you're right. It was Appetite last time.
Oh, well, thank you. Which I didn't get either. I guess I need to get that because that's the one I haven't had now, since I did get Moonstone and I have this now.
Oh man, now you've started a collection.
I mean, good thing is their 200 series is the good thing.
Yeah, she's pretty good for contrast.
She is helping with the contrast.
Yeah. I really like the white internals on this pen. I like that it's got the white plastic internals here for the piston, and then it's got the white finial up here with the silver thing up here.
I like Pelican. That's a good branding. That's interesting. It's not
with
like
the Pelican and the chick.
Common. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Can you show the finial? Yeah, it's right there. I like that. So, Atlas has the Appetite sale up on their Black Friday sale. Oh, well, all right. That's cool.
The pen or pen and or ink?
Pen.
Well, thank you for telling me that. I'll have to check it out.
Yep. So she got a broad, and I filled it up with a Kobe ink yesterday, which is...
I don't regret. That's a good color.
It's a nice pink. Yeah, it's a good pink.
Are there any Kobe inks that you don't like? That you've purchased, obviously.
I don't know. There is one that I'm kind of like, I haven't got it in a pen yet, but every time I swatch it, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be readable. I mean, it probably will be, because the Kobe's have been very, very good. I mean, they're Sailor, so they're not going to be probably bad.
Are there any Sailor inks that you don't like?
Yeah, there's like two. So I don't like...
Two? Out of all the ones you've had, I was expecting more, to be honest. No. I knew there was going to have to be at least one. There has to be something that it just wasn't your style.
It was Gentle Pesh I never liked. It was just too pale.
Okay.
I want to say there was another one.
What color, what shade was that one?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Well, Gentle Pesh is kind of like a pinkish.
It's a pinkish one, yeah.
I feel like there was another one that I didn't love, but I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there were two. There might have only been one, and I'm just imagining it. Yeah. But yeah, I am a Sailor lover. Yeah. So this is This is the ink that we put in there. And this is the other one that I'm a little on the fence about. This one, like, if it's more like this, it's going to be probably too late for me.
Is that a Kobe?
Yeah, it is. Oh. That's something ochre.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an interesting color, though. I like that it's weird.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because I like a weird color. It's kind of like a brown pink. Like this kind of looks like the tail end over here a little bit.
It does a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna look cool. I just, I got to put it in something pretty wet, I think. Mm-hmm. One of the super light multi shaders. I don't know. Those have all. Oh yeah, no, it was the Cinderella Slug one that you got. Remember you got the
sample with
the mini pen and the sample. Yeah, the sample we tried it. It was just too light. Like it's just not a readable color at all. That's probably what it was.
And Ink Guy is correct. Spend some time with the Sailor Studio line. You're bound to find more that you don't care for.
I don't know. I've got several of that Studio line.
There's so many of them.
And there's a ton of them.
So there has to be some that are going to be too light for you.
I would think so. But like I thought Ha Ha was going to be too light for me.
Yeah,
or 1, 2, 3, and neither of them are.
Is it Cinderella Slug? It's something like that.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because it's the Slug series, and it's light blue right? No, is that right?
I don't know, I'm
I
looking
can't
it up.
even remember
I
a
think
pen.
that's right.
Or maybe it's...
Kingdom Note. No, it's not that one. I don't think. What was it? Kingdom Note?
It might be.
Might have been a Kingdom Note. Let's see. That's not the pen.
No,
So,
that's not the pen.
They have a whole animal series. At least I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't the Sea Slug one. It definitely was a Sea Slug one. Maybe it wasn't
so.
Cinderella. Sailor Slug Inc. I can't see. Cat.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know. Maybe we should go images. See if I can find it. Oh, maybe it wasn't that one. I don't know. Because I think it was this pen, right? Wasn't it this like pink pen?
I think so.
Maybe? Oh, it was this pink and orange one for sure.
Yep, that's it. That's the pen that I got.
Yeah. Alma Mater's mascot is a banana slug. That's fun. Been hesitant to try haha Seiki 123 and all those light multi-chromes because I imagine they'll be too light with your extra fines. They might be. So you can still get an extra fine that's pretty wet. And sometimes it'll pack a lot of color into a fine line, and those will work just fine with it. But if you have a dry extra fine, it probably won't be great.
Which a lot of them tend to be that way. Because extra fine, generally you're going to want a thin, lighter line if that's what you're going for. So it's hard to say. Here we go.
Yeah, Cinderella Sea Slug. Sailor Kingdom Note. Let's search for it this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not finding the ink. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. But probably one of those. But I use Seiki a lot, and I think I have it in a fine nib and a fine TWSBI Eco, and it's been good. So it might be a medium, but it's not terribly broad. So I like that one a lot. I have a pocket 20 with an extra fine that's pretty wet. Yeah, it can happen. I have this Sailor 1911 large that's got an extra fine, and I'd say it's like on the wetter side.
That's the thing. Mike, before a few weeks ago or a few months ago, Mike would have been like, I don't like Sailor extra fines.
I mean, I have one and it's good. Like, I want to say they're great. I think I've only got the one. I don't think I have more than one. But it is also the bigger nib, and maybe that helps. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not like the biggest extra fine nib fan in general, but that one's pretty good. So we got that, which is fun. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how you like that.
I'm excited to use it when I'm back at work, which I'm not going next week.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation.
Audrey's on vacation.
Yeah.
After today. So, well, I mean, now it's 5:30.
If you want me to tune your nib, don't order next week.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah, we're gonna have Audrey's parents in town next week.
It will be tuned. It's just not gonna be my meat. So.
Yeah. So yeah, Audrey's taking some vacation finally. Yes. We're gonna have her parents in town for a week next week. That'll be great. We got our Universal Yums in the mail yesterday, so we're gonna wait until Deb and Burl are here. So
unless people want it this week.
No. We're gonna wait until Deb and Burl are here.
You guys are making the executive decision.
I am.
Huh?
I like doing Universal Yums with your parents here. I think it's fun, and people like it. So we'll do that next Sunday. They won't be here this Sunday, so yeah, we will be doing that.
Where am I going? I'm going nowhere.
To sleep.
I'm going to sleep.
She's going to lay around and be asleep.
I've had a terrible headache since I woke up, and I've been taking nothing's touching it. So, yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. But anyway, not going anywhere. People are coming here because we have old animals and they need to be around and do their medicines, etc.
Yeah, it's easier for people to travel to us right now because of our old cats.
We don't know how long we'll have with them, so right now, while my parents can travel, we're letting them do it while the animals
David's going to drive out here with a tray full of pens and request vacation tunings.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
great.
Sounds great. Come on out.
Yeah, that's just a short...
It's a jaunt. Little jaunt. Yeah. Is Mom going to do lots of baking? She is. We're going to have so many cookies up in this place.
Cakes.
Probably.
No,
it's your dad's birthday
coming up. It's just one of those things that she just doesn't want to sit.
Yeah, she can't.
She just will just decide. She's like, okay, what does Audrey have around this house? I'm just gonna like make something.
Yeah. So we need to go. We need to put 6 pounds of butter on the list for shopping, I think. So, and then I also got something from Endless Pens that I had been waiting for a while. This is another pre-order. This
Do you like that derp face that she's giving there? Oh, Katie.
This is a Sailor Pro Gear Slim.
I'm surprised you got a slim. Ooh,
Well, it doesn't come in not slim.
I know.
So that's kind of how it went. Let me find the name for this thing because it has too many names. This is the Sailor Fountain Pen Pro Gear Slim Tea Time number 3 Moroccan Mint Tea, Mint and Sugar Limited Edition 2023.
That just flows off the tongue.
It really just trips right off the old tongue there. But Tea Time Moroccan Mint, a very nice looking pen. I really like the sort of creamy white up here. It has a green finial, which is fun. Yeah. It's got this like sort of golden barrel.
That sort of ugly color that you enjoy.
Yep. And then it's got the nice green section that matches the finial.
That's a very you pen. Yep.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
Yep, it's pretty.
Yeah. I really thought this was going to look a lot like the old-fashioned, but it's totally different colors.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. I could see what you... Looking at that and you say, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see
So,
that.
like, they're similar color palette. Like, this is green and the barrel is kind of a yellowy gold, but it's a very different... Yep. On camera, they're looking more similar than they are in real life, for sure. But, yeah. Anyway, so I think it's pretty great. I like that a lot.
It is a good one for the weirdo inks, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've got a bit of a weirdo ink in there right now, which is their Moroccan Mint Tea Time ink. Right here. That's really... It's
coming in hot.
It's because the black cat is like really throwing off the whatever you call that contrast. But I went ahead and put this in there, and it's a little bit on the light side for me in this pen. When I swatched it, it was like I love this color, and this color looks great off of the dip nib.
Yeah.
And then when I put it in the Sailor medium nib, which is that little Pro Gear Slim medium nib, it's on the light side. But I have been writing with it, and it's actually totally fine.
It looks like it goes down a little lighter and it darkens a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I do wish it was darker overall, but I think if I put it in a wetter nib, it would be.
It is very similar to Katie's eyes. Hers are a little bit more green.
A little bit. Katie, look up here.
Oh.
Kinda. Yeah. A little bit more green on hers.
But similar.
Yeah, similar. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's an interesting ink and classic Mike Swampy Taupe. Yeah,
it is.
It's a classic
exactly
Mike Swampy Taupe. Yeah, for sure. So, I got that one. And then I got some stuff from Atlas Stationers.
Yeah.
We got this one right here, Wearingeul Heimdall, which is a new one from them. What is that ink? The ink is Sailor Tea Time Moroccan Mint. Which, right there. Which is sold out in a lot of places, but I'm sure it's still in stock someplace. That's Moroccan Mint. Yep, there you go. Nice. Good job. Looks like that. And I got Heimdall because as soon as I saw this, I'm like, well, I got to get this one. And it's gorgeous.
Very different from that, which
it's kind of closer to this side.
That side is just sort of an ombre look.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely gets darker over here than it ever gets in the ink swatch. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really pretty color. It's kind of a yellowy orange. I dig it. I haven't gotten a pen just yet, but I'm sure I will.
I'm sure you will.
So on the paper, I thought it was the pen name. Oh, it is also the pen name.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah.
Yeah, it's both. How do you like the Wearingeul overall? They have some very interesting colors. I like Wearingeul overall. I think overall it's good. It's good ink. Some of their inks need more ink in them. Like some of them are very pale.
It's like sometimes you get with the Ferris wheel press.
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as Ferris wheel press. Like a lot of theirs are. They have several that are just like basically not ink.
I mean, it just depends on what you use. If you're using like a flex nib or
even in those they're just so light. Oh yeah. Like Cream of Earl is always going to be Cream of Ghost, and it doesn't matter how much you put down. Even in like a thick swatch, it's still super pale. But yeah, I think the Wearingeuls I've had overall have been really good. Their shimmers are nice. They do a lot of interesting like off-color shimmers, like not matching sort of shimmers, which is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like them, and I think the non-shimmer inks have been very good, and the shimmer inks have been pretty darn good too. I've had a couple where like there's a little too much shimmer, or the shimmer was like not quite the right size and had a little bit of clogging, but nothing terrible, nothing like out of the realm of
long-lasting effects of it. Just
seems okay. Yeah, seems okay. Wearingeul totally has your number. Give me that literature mythology tie-in. I know, right?
And then you did a swatch for this.
Oh yeah,
the dip tin. You did that on Twitch. Yeah. Katie, you're really throwing everything off.
Tilt it, or it's gonna. Actually, that worked out okay. Yeah, this is Sailor Dipton Mellow Forest, which we got with the little pen set there at Crazy Allen's. super ton of shimmer in that
Yeah.
thing. I hear you can
A
use
ton of dip tin.
a dip ton of shimmer
Yeah.
in there. I hear you can use it in fountain pens. I'm gonna give it a try. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But apparently Goulet did a bunch of like testing with it, and it works fine in fountain pens. I think Sailor's just being extra careful,
Which is a good thing. But
yeah,
also,
it's totally fine. But they also have some super sheeners in that dip tin line that seem like they're gonna work totally fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. May try some samples. Only have one. The Dracula. Dracula is really good. It's a very fun wearing gold ink.
Oh yeah, the one with the blue shimmer.
Yeah, it's red
the
with
reddish,
bright blue shimmer. Actually, this dip tin ink, before I get rid of it, is it's a 2-color shimmer at least. See if I can get. I don't think I can. You can see some like hints of the purple, but the way the lighting and camera setup is, when I'm looking at it, it's shimmering purple.
Purple, we can see it from.
But y'all are seeing green.
So yeah, from a side angle, purple, straight on, it's more. Yeah.
So dual tone shimmer, really pretty cool. Shimmering scare you, but then every time you get an invoice that has a shimmery ink, you're like, that actually does look kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. I would say don't be scared of shimmery ink. Like, the very worst case scenario is that it'll be a little bit more of a challenge to get every little bit of shimmer out of your pen when you clean it. But it's not going to damage your pen. It's not going to like clog your pen in any kind of permanent way. It might give you like a hard start every once in a while, but it's a small price to pay for like
you
some
said,
hella
just
shimmer.
If you're unsure, just having an inexpensive pen that is a shimmer one that you used to use for shimmers that works well with it. If you're really apprehensive about it or not knowing if it's going to work well with it, like you have it in Ecos all the time because those are just to work well. But
I put them in Ecos because Ecos are really good with shimmer.
That's
and also the TWSBI Go, like those little number 5 TWSBI nibs are super good with shimmer.
Yeah. So if you're wanting to having one, they just so happen to be a little cheaper too. So
I've also had really good luck with the Opus 88 pens and shimmer. I've got those in a bunch of pens, and I've never had a problem with them.
Good news! David says path update. He burst the shimmer dam.
Yeah, sometimes you just get a little shimmer dam. Like that's the worst case scenario for shimmer. Like it's not going to hurt anything. It's not a big deal.
This little cat is playing with a
shrimp.
With a shrimp, which is right here.
Yeah, she's going to keep playing with it. Unless you have an inexpensive pen that has the wick style feed. Oh yeah, don't use a wick style feed.
Yeah.
But the only things that use a wick are like the terrible Zebra fountain pen and like a Pilot Varsity. I don't know what else has a wick. You hardly ever see those. They're pretty rare.
Yeah.
And never good. I have the Dracula in your Eco Clear. Nice. Yeah, I have a wick feed doesn't use a plastic feed exactly like you have in most fountain pens. It's just got like a cloth wick essentially that sucks ink up like a roller ball or something would, or a highlighter. It's a weird thing to do for fountain pens. I mean, it kind of works, but it's a big pain in the butt about cleaning. They're not really for that. And that Zebra one is terrible, so I just don't even buy that.
Do you have one to show? Because Ruth was asking about
the Zebra one,
or about a wick feed at all.
No, and you can't really see them unless you disassemble them, and most of the ones that have a wick feed do not want to be disassembled because then they're super hard to put back together because it's fabric or some nonsense.
Will has a question about, is it best with a pen where you can separate the nib from the feed?
For cleaning. Yeah. I mean,
you really want to deep.
Yeah, I tend to deep clean mine when I switch away from a shimmer just because I don't want shimmer in my next one because I do ink reviews. Otherwise, I don't think it matters. Headed into Gravitas. Yeah, those are like Yovo feeds, or actually, I don't know what he's using now. He's like switched to some. I don't know, probably Indian manufacturer or something is what it looks like to me. I haven't used any of those, so I don't know. But yeah, probably okay too. Usually those have a pretty big feed in them. The Uli pens, I've never even heard of that. Yeah. And read my mind about Opus 88s and Shimmer. Yeah, they've been great. Let's look those up. Sounds like an awful. Yeah, it's dumb. A stiff sponge stick. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's not good. But it's probably like you're never gonna get a flood of ink out of a wicked feed. So I guess if you're using like a Pilot Varsity or something, like they don't mean those to be refilled. And like the Zebra ones, they only mean you to use their weird little cartridges and stuff, and they only really need you to use black. So like they don't care. But otherwise, take a whip feed if they work like the Varsity. Well, they do as long as you never want to change your ink color. So yeah, the Varsity is totally fine. But I mean, and you can refill them, but it's weird.
We have a Varsity here.
Yeah, I've got a ton of them. You can't really take it. It's not something you can take apart to show. But yeah, there is a
We
wick.
got a free one from Crazy Allen's.
Yeah. I don't think you can actually, you can't see it unless you take it apart. And there's not
Yeah,
like,
it's-
you have to pull the whole nib and feed unit, and it's not easy. And if your pen is full, it's kind of a good way to lose all your ink. So anyway, they work. I mean, they work, but they're not, I think, ideal for fountain pens.
Yeah.
But it works fine. The other ink that we got is this one. This is one that Audrey picked out. This is Dominant Industry from the Painter series, and it's got this Monet on the front, and it's called Soleil. Soleil. Oh man, I gotta switch into French. Soleil couchant à étretant, I think.
Etretant.
Étretant, I think. But Soleil couchant is definitely right. And then this one, switching from the A to the E and all those T's, sounds like I'm saying nonsense words. But this ink perfectly matches the colors in this painting. It is wild. So it actually looks more different here than it does in...
Katie,
don't buy that. Than it does in like
Stop that.
pictures of the painting online.
stop that.
Come on now. So
Stop that.
chomp. Soleil couchant à tonton. Soleil couchant à tonton. But yeah, it's kind of a lighter, multi-chromish sort of gray teal, I guess, with a little bit of pink in
There's
there.
a bit of pink, a
but
little
it's
bit
this-
of teal,
yeah.
a little, yeah.
It's this sunset, so
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I think they did an amazing job matching the ink to the painting.
Yeah.
Maybe they matched the painting to the ink. I don't know, but it's so dead on that it's pretty impressive. So grab those. So those are new.
And Dominant, well, that one's not a shimmer, so it's probably pretty cheap. They're not too expensive.
It was, I think, like 17 or something.
Was it?
Yeah, well, so the thing about Dominant Industry is that in the US, they're usually like between 12
Yeah.
and 17 for the standard colors, and then like 21 or something like that, I think.
22 for
23.
shimmer.
Yeah, but if you go to like Cult Pens or something, they're wildly cheaper,
Yeah.
like $7 or something. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, I used store credit or ish affiliate money from Atlas. So for those of you who've been using that affiliate code, hey, thanks a lot. It lets me get cool stuff. How are shimmer inks with glass dip pens? Really good,
Yeah.
except sometimes they can feel a little bit gritty. So I've had a couple of instances where I have a glass dip pen and have like a little bit of shimmer stuck at the very tip, and it feels weird.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're great for dip pens. So
And they even have that holographic one, which is great for.
yeah, well, the holographic one from Dominant Industry, you don't want to use with anything but a dip pen because it is like lacquer based.
Yeah, but it looks super cool.
It does look cool sometimes.
Well, on black and stuff.
You have to write on like plastic. Like you have to write on something that's not porous at all, or glass. It works okay on. It's a weird ink. It's very specialized, but it's a cool effect if it ever works out. These cats are just like,
they're just hanging here.
Yeah, just hanging out on the desk. I don't know what you're even doing, you two.
They're like food.
I know.
Not really. I don't think they're hungry. I think they just want to hang with us.
And then I got the new TWSBI Eco from Atlas as well. I was going to get this from Atlas, or not from Atlas, from Crazy Allen's, but they didn't know about it when they ordered their TWSBIs, and then they put in another order and they were all gone. So I don't know if they're going to be more of these Rossos after this. I guess they haven't decided if they're going to make more.
No, stop eating the paper, Katie.
She's like, but I want that one.
I know.
Delicious.
She's like, that one does seem delicious.
So this is the TWSBI Eco T Rosso. And it's kind of coming off a little bit almost, I don't know, orangey almost, I guess, on screen here. It's a weird color because when I opened up the box, I was like, oh man, that's totally bright red. And then I was like, oh, it's actually a little bit more pastel than that.
Yeah, it's definitely more, it's not as tomatoey in person. It's a bit more.
Let me white balance this right quick. I mean, the light here has changed since I started.
Yes.
So it's about 300 Ks difference. So like maybe this will be a little bit better now. Perhaps. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think it's a little bit more red, I think, in person than it is on the screen, but it is a weird color.
Yeah, it's a bit deeper. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a I don't know, an off red rose.
Yeah, it's not corally. It's definitely more red in person than a coral.
Let's see if it looks different here. See, that's picking up so much red.
That's not right.
Yeah,
either.
no, I've had a bad time trying to get a camera to represent this clearly. It's just, It's just one of those weird
Trying
colors.
to take a still photo and doing lots of editing would probably be the only thing that.
Yeah.
And just doing a lot, like moving up saturations and temperature, all
Try
of
to
that.
match it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an odd color, but I think it's really pretty. I haven't decided what ink to put in it yet, so I just haven't done it. Fiesta red, I don't know. I don't know what color that would be. But it's not corally. It's definitely more rose pink. Like a dark rose pink, I think. Or a light red.
It's red. Yeah. To me, it looks red.
Yeah, but not like tomato red exactly, and not like rose red exactly. I don't know. It's a weird color, but I dig it.
But it's
no, it's not
definitely
coral.
red. It's definitely less pink than what it's showing here.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get it to represent accurately, but it's the way it goes.
Let me see if I can take a picture of it and do some photo editing.
Okay.
Not saying that I can, but...
Is it the same as the finial? Well, the finial on the pen is the same as the finial. I don't have... Actually, Audrey's sitting in front of all my other Twisbys. Poinsettia. I'd say it's less dark than most poinsettias, but poinsettia leaves actually have several colors in them, as I remember, so... You see one that's... No, a Twisby.
I know, I was going to take the tray out.
Oh, don't take a tray out, just take a Twisby. Like that. Thanks. I don't know, kinda. Yeah. Although I think that's a different colored finial. I think they just made the finial out of the same material. Let's see, is it the same? Yeah, it's slightly lighter red than the finial on the Twisbys. So, I don't know. Watching with phone and TV and it actually looks two different colors on the two screens. Yeah, they'll always do that. So nobody's screens are going to be the same, which is tough to do these things
this
online.
This is actually not too off.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just with the phone.
Yeah.
Let me see if it actually messes it up.
Yeah, let's see what happens when you put it on here.
Let me brighten my screen, sorry. Try and save that battery.
You gotta tilt it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's still coming off lighter on here than it is even, I think.
Does that look closer? Does it look different here?
Looks a
to
little
anyone
bit,
else?
Looks a little bit closer. I don't know. Like, I think the camera is like still making it a slightly different color.
See, well, Bruce says it makes the photo look. It looks redder.
Okay, good. Yeah, it is redder for sure. Yeah. Anyway, it's a great color. I say if you like a reddish one, go for it.
It looks a little
looks
redder.
redder. Good. Yeah, I'd say go for it if you like a redder pen because I dig it. But it's not like fire engine red or anything like that, so don't expect fire engine.
It's still really bright. It's not like a deep cherry or anything like that.
Right.
So.
Yep. So we got those. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got this week. You know.
That's all.
I mean.
Oh, you got a journal. Or,
that's right.
And sticky we have,
yeah,
but
we have sticky
people
too.
leave when we have sticky, so.
Well, I can leave. So, how does it compare to the red heart in the YouTube chat? It's a little more pink than that. Just a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit deeper.
Squint. Yeah.
It's a bit deeper.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I also got at least one of my planners for next year. I don't know if I'm gonna have more than one. I might just do one. But probably.
There's no way.
I'm still trying to talk myself into getting a William Hanna.
Huh?
Because I really like it. I really want one. But yeah, I got the Jabun Techu Light Mini again.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like kind of, I don't know, weird non-standard size that they do these in.
Yeah, this one's the T. I don't know if...
Yeah, it's Nico T.
Yeah.
Wait, did somebody ask about that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's T-grip. Yeah, it is. And you can tell the difference in those when you look at the tops. So like, it's got a triangle instead of the 6 sides.
Yeah.
So, yep. But yeah, I dig this. I dig this thing. It's great. It's a great planner. It's got all the stuff I need.
Small, like it's.
Yeah, it's small. It's compact. Yeah. It fits inside a A5 folder with other things, which is nice. So this is my sort of take it with me planner, and I've really enjoyed having that.
Yeah.
So I've got a monthly spread, month on 2 pages, plus some like habit tracker stuff down here.
Do you fill in the little faces?
I never have.
Really?
Yeah, I've never used the faces. Maybe I'll do that next time. I don't know.
It seems like a very fast sort of thing.
Like how you doing today, kind of in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll start doing it. But I dig it. Anyone wanting to buy from London Pin Company might want to do so before January. So he's taking January and February off. Yeah, he and his wife are taking some time off, which is great.
Yeah, good for them.
Everybody should take some time off if they can. Get away from the grind if that's a possibility for you. So do it. Close this so I don't get more emails popping up. So yeah, grab that. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Like, I think I'm probably gonna grab a William Hanna soonish. I can't decide what color to get.
Are they gonna do a Black Friday sale?
Almost certainly
They're in
not.
UK, but yeah, and they're
Almost certainly
expensive, so
not.
they're not the type of brand that would.
You like the Jaboon when you try to use a paper planner? They're a great planner. I mean, I really like the Hobo Cousin as well. The Cousin has been good for me, but I don't really use the daily pages, and I need to either commit to using the daily pages or just not use that.
Yep.
So I don't know. Got a light planner at my recommendation this year, and it worked well for a recent retiree who left stuff to record. Yeah, so the good thing about them is that they are small, but the bad thing about them is that they are small.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing.
If you have a lot of stuff that you need to pack into those hours, like these weekly spreads, which I really like, are pretty small. So like there's a finger. I got big fingers. Put your finger in there. You got a more regular size finger. So they're a pretty small space. So if you have like multiple things per hour, it's probably not going to be good for you. But I tend to have like hour or at smallest like half-hour blocks. And so I just like outline a block with a thin highlighter to like block off stuff. So I hope it's just a short daily journal, no planning. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, still in for Philly. I mean, I'm going to be there if at all possible. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I think I have to be, so
probably Audrey has to be. Yeah.
I haven't missed the show since 2016.
I mean, probably
at the early,
So anyway, if you have a lot of stuff you need to pack in there, it's not going to be ideal for you. But that's not really how I use it. So like, here it is. I just like wrote in like California Pen Show on there, that kind of thing.
You mean the California Pen Show?
The California Pen Show. Right. So like. I was just starting to fill it out yesterday, actually, with just like some like when the semester starts and like just goodness, just because I wanted to see stuff around Philly and that sort of thing. So yeah, we start just the week after the first. Lame. I haven't done December yet, but anyway, really great for you. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I like it too. I think it's good for like light planning, and when I'm at school, usually what I need to do is like be like, open up that month, be like, all right, what do I have this week? Or what do I have coming up in June or whatever. And it's great for that. So wouldn't be good if you had a huge amount of stuff, but that's not how I use that one. And that's how you end up having more than one planner is you're like, well, this one's really good for this use case. Yeah. Like, I don't have it handy, but sticking it inside an A5 with some other stuff because it fits in there well. Need to fill in a 2-hour block for cheesesteaks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we get cheesesteaks a lot. I actually like a chicken. I like a chicken cheesesteak out there. That place we get cheesesteaks at is has a great like buffalo chicken cheesesteak.
Let me guess, you're a no whiz guy too, aren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think I've done it.
I've
done it all three ways. I've done whiz. I've done provolone, and I've done Swiss. I think that's the 3 ways that are possible usually, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying that you would pick a no whiz. You would pick another different one, cheese over the whiz.
I like provolone. I think the best of them. Although it depends on the meat. So, like whiz on steak is fine. Whiz with chicken is weird. I don't like. I'm not the biggest cheese whiz fan, but muted. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many ways. Yeah, those are like the big 3 cheeses, though, right? I don't know. I'm not a local, so I just kind of get what people tell me to. Also, if like a local like Tall Tony is going to grab something, they're like, what do you like? I'm like, just whatever you think is good. Because I want to like have a local get me a thing. I'm not, I'll try anything. So
my issue, which is going to make people mute me as well.
Audrey's about to get canceled.
No, it's not that surprising because I don't like to eat that much meat. I just don't eat that much meat. So I'll get one. I love a cheese and a bread and some meat. Like, what's wrong with that? But there's just, like, they pile it on. So if I just, like, scrape off half the meat and just, like, give it to Mike, that's my preferred method. Just because it's just too much meat for me.
Yep.
That's my controversial take. But I'll take chicken or beef. It doesn't matter.
Sharp provolone is best in a cheesesteak. Sharp provolone is delicious. Do they call it a B6 Slim? I think it's a B6 Slim. Yeah, seems right.
Are you still talking about cheesesteaks?
Yes.
It's a B. Okay.
Nothing slim about a cheesesteak.
No,
Is a cheesesteak the same as a cordon bleu? I don't know.
No.
I'm not fancy enough to have a cordon bleu, but I don't think so.
Cordon bleu is a chicken filled with cheese and
hollandaise
ham.
or something?
Ham.
Oh, ham.
As far as I know, but
cheesesteak
I don't
is
eat those
you take
either.
steak and chop it up real. You cut it real fine. You heat it up on a griddle. You chop it up, throw it in a.
Oh yeah, we should probably explain
bun.
what a Philly cheesesteak is for
We'd
people.
have a lot of not.
We
US
have a
people.
lot. Sorry, everyone that's international that don't know what we're talking about.
Here's a picture of a Philly cheesesteak. There are several pictures of them.
It's just a thin, unless it's the chicken. Chicken's like chicken chunks, but if you do the beef, it's usually a thin steak that's quickly chopped and
Like that.
with peppers and onions. And,
It's like a local thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I dig it. I don't do. Said more often American cheese than Swiss. Yeah, I don't do American cheese if I can help it. I'm like.
So I was giving you crap about the cheese whiz thing. I honestly don't really care. I mean, I'll eat a cheese sauce thing and I'll eat a fancy smoked Gouda, but I like bread. I like cheese.
Chicken can be shredded.
Cheese-like things. Yeah. And take out half the meat and double the veggie, like the stir-fried veggie things. That's the way I want it. Yeah.
A grilled veggie thing. What do you call it in North Carolina? I don't know what they call it.
This has been in your... I did not know what this was. I thought you were just like getting white.
No, it's Mr. Nose Fur. Actually, I don't know what they call it here. We're not North Carolina natives, so we don't.
Yeah.
Hoagies or subs. I know in Ohio it was grinders, right?
No.
We had a whole place next to BG called Grinders.
Just called that. That was like no.
They're also called Grinders. That's
not in BG. That's not what I grew up ever saying. I grew up as either subs or subs usually.
Yeah, and I
never a hero.
I don't remember what people generally called them growing up in Texas, honestly, because I mean I was always all over the place. So like up in Mass, they would call them grinders a lot up there, or hoagies.
That. Yeah.
But I think probably subs was more common growing up.
Like these days, I feel
we didn't really have them either. Like we had a Subway, and that was like the only sub. It wasn't really a thing in Texas so much. So.
I just feel like if I said any of those things, and I don't think anyone would be like, "What are you doing home at that?" It would be like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's not like...
I know what you're talking about. That's fine.
It's not like pop.
Yeah,
right,
that's more controversial than any of the sub versus grinder versus. Yeah.
Isn't a chopped cheese more like hamburger meat? I don't even know what a chopped cheese is.
A chopped cheese. Is it Taylor ham?
Don't start that fight. I don't care, but I know there's another thing people call it. Chopped cheese. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hero. Yeah, the other thing is Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss going to Chicago though because what was that?
Said nobody ever except for you. I'm just kidding.
Well,
listen. I grew up going to Chicago all the time.
I think they do their hot dogs weird, but they also have the Italian beef sandwich, the hot Italian beef. Oh, this is so good. Like we'd get them. Like Anna would be like, "Oh yeah, you got to get it from this place," and because she grew up there, and she'd like.
And people love the Chicago style hot dog as well.
Yeah, it's not really my jam
Italian beef.
But yeah, the Italian beef. But like I had them at like some random place at the airport, and it was fantastic. Like, it's great. Just a big fan.
Yeah.
Au jus, yeah, it's just kind of like au jus essentially, but like you just soak it in au jus and just cook it with peppers. It's amazing. Yeah. Super good. I love it. Chopped cheese in New York bodega staple. Oh yeah, I haven't had that. Haven't had that.
I feel bad for all the people at International. Like,
oh, in Perth they call them rolls.
Oh, okay.
Here a roll is like a thing you eat like with dinner, and it's like a little like kind of like
a piece of bread. It's just a
like a biscuit, but not as dense, I guess. Like
but not biscuit is like.
But not a biscuit like a cookie.
See, they were making it hard. Yeah. It's a piece of round bread.
It's a round piece of bread. Yeah.
This is what we call a roll.
It's like a Jamaica patty. I don't know what that is, but I'll eat it. Portillo's are going to be coming to Denver. Oh, that's fun. Rico Bene is in Chicago for Italian hot beef. Yeah, I don't know.
I would
I don't know where we would get it. It was years ago. It was the last time I had one because I haven't been to Chicago in a while.
I would not do well at a bagel shop. I did work at a bread factory, and literally I would just go up, and they have these huge cooling things where you just basically goes on this conveyor belt to cool, and I would just go over there. Literally, I could just take a whole loaf of hot, like just piping hot bread, and just like
just eat a loaf of bread. Yeah.
Nobody cared. Everyone's like, go enjoy some of the goods here. I'm like, okay, I'll go sit there and eat a thing of bread. I don't care. So.
Dustin says I need to go to New York. I don't. So Retro 51 has. I'm a notorious New York City hater. So Retro 51 has this thing.
No bones
back.
About it.
Yeah, they've got. Darn it, where is it? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There it is. They got the mystery box back, and now there are 3 tiers.
Better than ever.
Yeah. So I just ordered another one.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Don't pretend like you didn't tell me to. So I got the small one, tier 1, and I'll have an unboxing for that probably this weekend. And this time I just went like, you know what, let's just get crazy and just get a tier 3. I was like, why not?
You went Carsy.
I got all Carsy and went for a tier 3. I was like, why get a tier 2 if you're just gonna? I mean, you might as well get a tier 3. Just get a lot more stuff. So I don't know what's gonna be in there, but I should probably have it next week or so. They usually ship pretty quickly, so we'll see. But yeah, excited about that. Well, actually, next week's a holiday week. Maybe a week after next. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. If you like bagels, get one right out of the oven. Yeah, no, yes. We love bagels. That would be a thing I would be all about for in New York for sure.
You know what else Chicago does well? Popcorn. Chicago popcorn. You gotta do
the cheese and the caramel.
Cheese and caramel. You're like, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
It's magically does. It's so good.
It is. What about New Jersey? I've never actually really been to New Jersey. Boston.
There's many different parts of like New Jersey is lots of things.
Yeah. I actually grew up going to Boston quite a lot because I have a lot of family up in that area.
Caroline says Popeyes just opened in their UK city and they're baffled by biscuits and gravy.
Oh. Huh.
Well, I mean, I can understand biscuit being a very different thing than a biscuit that you're used to.
Yeah, I love biscuits and gravy. We had it just the other night.
We did have.
I made it the other night.
Yeah, I made it, and
yeah, biscuits and gravy is super good. You gotta have white gravy.
You gotta have the
buttermilk biscuits.
The sawmill gravy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way I don't like sausage, so I don't make it the way that's the good way for people. I know.
I don't know. I'm pretty
having big chunks of sausage in there. And
I'm pretty ambivalent about it. Like.
That's a classic.
It depends on where you go. Like, I'm picky about the sausage gravy because sometimes people are like, just throw way too much sausage in there, and then it gets.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's just hanging out back. She does that and hangs out in that corner. But they'll throw in like too much sausage, and then you get like the grease in the gravy as well, and then it like separates, and that's gross to me. But yeah, biscuits and gravy is amazing. Go get some.
Also, do not think that a Popeyes biscuit is how a biscuit should be. Those are not great biscuits. Even on a good day.
They're not great, but they're fine. It's a fine biscuit.
It's okay. I say it's just okay.
Yeah,
I mean, living here, they're even just going to any other fast food, like southern fast food place is going to be so much better than a Popeyes. So generally they're less puck-like and more fluffy and buttery.
Yeah, it's like beans and toast, but beans are gravy and toast is biscuit.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Chicken and dumplings is not my thing. I don't like dumplings, but Audrey does. Dumplings are too squishy for me.
Yeah.
New Jersey's a mess, torn between NYC and Philly culture, and people who think they're Italian and a huge Indian diaspora, and yeah, that's a lot. U.S. biscuit is not a cookie; it's like a soda bread. It's not like a soda bread; it's more like a. I don't know, man. It's a biscuit. Like soda bread is way harder than a U.S. biscuit. U.S. biscuits are usually like fluffier.
Give me a Bojangles biscuit.
Or layered or something.
Yeah, flakier, generally.
Yeah. So like that's a biscuit. Like, yeah. You want to have these layers so you can like peel them apart. Yeah.
Well, you can, but it depends on how they laminate it and stuff.
Sure.
So.
I like a flaky biscuit. That's what I googled because that's my favorite kind of biscuit. There's other kinds as well, but you'll have some lamination in there.
Yeah, so
you know
that's a biscuit. It's a fluffy.
You know what it's like? It's like a dense croissant. Like a denser
it's
croissant.
It's a small, different texture, but same idea. It's like a pastry, lots of butter, and
not as sweet as a pastry though.
No, it's not as sweet as it's more salty, buttery. Yeah.
Biscuits are an insane amount of work though. They're not as bad as croissants. They're way easier than croissants.
That's true.
U.S. biscuits are better than scones. I mean, they're very different from a scone.
I love a scone too.
Scones for me are often too dry. Like you gotta have them. You gotta be able to dip them in something.
I had on coming back from Dallas. I had an airport scone. It was a cinnamon and almond, and it was delicious.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
It was buy one get one free, so I had to have 2.
David says biscuits are shaggy in my mind. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're not fancy. Yeah. Like these are just like
scones and jam. Yeah, if you got to put a lot of jam on them, you can do a scone.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Butter and scones always seems weird to me. It's just the wrong flavor combos for me. But I just like dip it in your coffee and it's totally fine. Or a tea with milk.
Sure. Yeah.
Get like a milky tea. But I don't really do milky teas. So I don't really do scones a lot.
I'm not trying to shame anyone who likes the Popeyes biscuits, just so you know.
So just after pin people ever talk about pins. We absolutely did, but now it's 6, and so like we do what we want at 6 o'clock is Audrey's thing.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here's a pen that is also coffee. Yeah. The Tactile Turn Nitro. Here you go. Is a pen that's coffee.
There you go. It's the best of both. Yeah, best of both worlds.
Yeah. That's still around. Also, I have a thing coming from Kara's Customs. Let's see if they have this on their pen, actually.
G is so nice. If you've seen her at a show, definitely talk to her because she is so nice.
I don't know if they're even on their site yet. I've only seen it on the Instagram. Let's see if I can find it. So it's a new, here we go. Yeah, this is called the Modal.
Modal, that sounds cute.
Yeah, it does. This one's this one looks gray and red. I think I'm getting a different color combo, but maybe it's not. I'm not really sure. But that's in the mail. I should have it next week. So they have any other? I know there's another picture of it. At least I thought there was.
Was it in a story, maybe?
Oh, it might have been in a story. You're right. Yeah, it was probably in a story. But yeah, it looks cool. It looks like it's a bolt action pen, kind of like these tactile turns that I like so much. With the bolt there. It has this one looks like it has a shallower bolt.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was looking at the shape of the bolt. Yeah.
It's a different, like the cutout's different. But then it looks like it has the same kind of clip that the ink has. Where it's got that big chunky clip that like slots into the cap. Yeah. Or in this case, the top of the pen. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'll have that next week to show y'all. So
what are your thoughts on the Brown Studio Neat Mark 1?
The Brown Studio Neat Mark 1. I don't know. I'm looking
I was about to go away and I was... See, look, we talked about a pen again. We're back. We're back on it.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, that's hot. I dig it. Time remaining, none.
Sold out. We missed it.
My thoughts are I didn't get one, but I think it's hot. I love the I like the color combo.
So clickable. I said clippable. I meant click.
Studio Neats are a fantastic pen. I've got a pair of them right here, actually. I'm a big fan of the Studio Neat. The only thing is they will roll off your desk and disappear, but that coated clicker knock up here and the click these things do, super good. Really like these a lot. It's a great pen. So the brown looks hot. I'm into it. Actually looks kind of a very similar color combo to this, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I don't have a way to bring in... I don't have that on this paper, on this setup. Yeah, it's got... Their brown is, I think, flatter.
Yeah.
Looks like they went for like a pure brown, like kind of an earthy flat brown on these.
It's a more cool tone brown.
Yeah.
Broke it. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
You clicked too many things.
Oh, I switched over to Twitch. That's why I sometimes. Whereas this one has like that gold metallic underneath it. But it does have a very similar colored knock. Oh, no, that one's copper and this one's more brass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, different. But yeah, I dig it. I think it looks really hot. It's cool. I missed it. Not going to have one, but it does look cool. I would buy one in the secondary market. What pens do you keep in your kitchen junk drawer? We don't have any pens in our kitchen
Not in
junk
the
drawer.
no.
We do have like a little like magnetic thing on the side of the refrigerator, which is
Mhm.
near the junk drawer, and that's got like a couple of promotional pens I think that you've gotten from nail polish companies.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it has like a Bic Atlantis or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't keep pens in my junk drawer. I keep
My purse, I have a ballpoint that has Sumiko Kuragashi like characters on it.
Mhm.
That's pretty much.
yeah. And of course my desk has a million ballpoints
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff on it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of
If
those.
I needed a pen, I would literally just come in here and look anywhere.
I do have like kind of a junk drawer. I have like the place where I put all my crap when I unload my pockets on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
And there I have shoot, what is that thing called? It's a Pininfarina.
Oh, that thing with the skinny clip thing, like the tiny little clip thing.
Yeah, Graphiques Ink. That's what it is. I have one of these that's just sort of like is clipped onto the side of my like this IKEA mirror. I have. This is a great pen actually. It's kind of weird and it's long, but it's got this like super long clip. And it's one that I often grab on my way out the door, and I just kind of like throw it in my collar of whatever shirt I'm wearing, because with that clip being that long, it just holds on just fine. Like it doesn't fall out of anything just because it's super long.
Yeah.
But really nice ballpoint in there. It's like one of those cross style ballpoints you like screw in.
Yeah.
So really nice, not very expensive pens. Come in a bunch of different colors. I've of course got the Oroncio orange. So
Oh yes.
yeah. Bic Atlantis, such a dependable pen. Bic Atlantis is a good pen. Yeah. And it's one that they make a lot of promotional pens out of.
Yeah.
I think I'm a basic Bic.
Well.
Making the button on the nitro brass is a good idea. Just recently I've got an 8-bit and the Cerakote on the button's already wearing away. Oh, weird.
Have a good weekend, Blue.
I see you, Blue. Huh. Yeah, mine hasn't. I don't think I've had the Cerakote on any of mine wear away. You might want to email them about that. They can probably hook you up. Like, I don't know, either fix it or send you a new button or something. Because it's not really supposed to. Like, Cerakote can wear away, but I mean, like, I carried mine a lot. I still do carry it a lot, actually. You can see there's like maybe a little scuff there, but no, that wiped off. So no, I haven't had that happen with any of them actually. So
Have you ever lost a pen at school?
I have not. I have not lost a pen at school. I'm actually pretty careful with my pens. Just like I have like nice pocket knives and stuff, I've only ever lost one pocket knife, and it makes me like even more cautious about pens and stuff. But no, I do have some of the Pen Addict loaner pens.
Yeah.
I had a student in the office the other day, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have a pen." I'm like, "Here you go." I like handed him a loaner pen, which was funny to me. And it was those are just Bic clicks.
Yep.
Works every time.
Yep.
It was that one sat in there since before the pandemic, and the top is like all bleached because the window is open.
There, yeah.
Works perfectly. You lost one in your dad's car. You know, I thought I lost one in my dad's car, but I actually did not. I actually lost that in my aunt's couch.
Yep.
And by lost, I mean I didn't have it for a little bit, but here it is. So it just fell out and like got in the couch, but she deep cleans after Christmas, and she's like, "Oh, is this weird looking thing yours?"
Whatever this is yours,
Yeah.
Mike, it's probably yours.
She assumed it was probably mine because it was weird and kind of looked like a pen, but no, this is a TI. Shoot, I don't remember the name of it.
TI 83 Plus Texas Instruments.
That's right. I forget what kind of pen this is. Shoot, what's the brand? I'm totally blanking on it, but it's this like magnet is super good. I kind of love it. I think it's great. But yeah, this is the only one that this is one I almost lost, but nope, it was in the couch. I thought it just like fell out in the car or something, but it didn't. You like my recent post of what I'm carrying? Oh, thanks. I like that. Big Eye Design. I don't think it's Big Eye Design. I think it's the other one.
Right. If somebody said it, I'd be like, "That is obviously that's it."
You know, somebody posted a lot of them in standard pens on Slack today. It's TI Techliner.
Techliner.
TI Techliner is the name of the company. No, Big Eye Design is the other one. So I don't have any of their stuff. I think it's CRKT. I mean, I have some CRKTs, but that's not it. They don't make pens as far as I know. So,
have a good weekend, Gandaria.
Yeah, see you later. Take care.
Hi, Scraggles. There's a little dog.
Her face is just peeking up at you.
It's just peeking up.
And there's 2 cats on the desk
There's
again.
3 animals. Clipsy, come on. Get off the heating pad.
Get off the heating pad and come on in here. Yeah, I like CRKT's Crickets, as some people call them. It's a nice little knife brand. They're usually inexpensive. Knives are perfectly fine. They're not usually.
Serviceable.
Yeah, I mean, they tend to take a licking and keep on ticking. They're a little, inexpensive, tough. It's cool if they fall out of your pocket because they're probably 15, $20 at most. But quite good.
See, if I don't lose pens because I only keep one inked at a time, and then I give it to Mike,
Yeah.
and then he either keeps it and he doesn't lose it, or he puts it in with my other pens, and then I know where all my pens are. It's just in the other room.
Yeah. I always had a regular pen in your shirt pocket at work, and had the same one for like 7 years. Your boss was always borrowing the pen right out of your pocket, and I had to track her down to get it. Are Civi knives any good? Yeah, they are. Yeah, those are good. There are actually 2 companies that are in that. That's like one of the brands, like the sub brands of this other company. It's Civivi and Wii knives, I think.
Wee!
Yeah. I think it's spelled closer to the Nintendo system than it is to like WE, but I forget how they spell it exactly. They always spell their stuff weird. Like Civivi has got so many I's and V's in it.
You didn't show your new bag.
I didn't. It's in the other room. I didn't want to get nose hair all over it because I'm going to sell it off. So I did end up getting one of those Mystery Ranch Carryology bags, and it is extremely cool. I actually have a picture of it on Slack over here. But it's kind of too small for me, I think, unfortunately. Yeah, so it looks like this. It is a super good bag.
You even got a lamb chop in it. I almost thought it was Mr. Nose, but then I was like, he's not quite that unkempt.
I know. So yeah, I really like this. It's just spelled we. Okay, maybe it's like stylized and it looks like 3 lines. Like it's missing the back of the e. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, we is very good. We and Civivi are both very nice. So yeah, I got one of these. I think it's very cool, but it's also just kind of like too small for what I carry to school. So I'm going to sell it, unfortunately. Hey, if you missed this bag and you're like, I would like to have a collaboration backpack, let me know. Send me a DM or something or an email and, work it out. I'm not going to like look for a profit or anything, but it's not cheap. Yeah. So...
That's a Sugar Turtle bag behind there, too.
Yeah. Sugar Turtle Tom's work back there.
Who was here earlier.
Yep, he was. Whoa.
Hey. Ow. Bad things just happened in front of me.
Well, Nose tried to get around Katie, and she was like, what are you doing? So
she nipped.
Yeah.
And he's like, eh.
She snapped in his general direction. So, yeah, I don't know. I like this bag a lot. I think it's very cool, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go, make room for other stuff. So
my stomach's growling.
Yeah. Famous and still here. Look at you.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just over your shoulder there too. That Sugar Turtle bag. You don't even need to move. It's just over your shoulder.
Well, I mean,
that was actually worse. Now it's way worse. There you go. Nope, worse. Yep, good. Great. Good. Slouchier. I can't do that. Oh, my back. That was the wrong direction to try to go. Have a good weekend. Yeah, go and pet that puppy for us there, Carol.
Yes.
Take care.
Adorable Charlie.
I know. Gotta love a good tote bag dance. Gotta love a good tote bag dance. Gotta dance.
I haven't seen your tote bag dance.
You were just doing it. This kind of thing, I think. Yeah. A lot of slouching, some snapping, probably some kicking. Full on a lane, but...
Oh.
Thinking about food too. Goat curry and rice. Heck yeah. I'd mess that up for sure. Steal a heating pad for your back. That's actually a really good idea. We have a heating pad. I just need to find it.
Did you look very hard?
I haven't looked at all.
Well, this is why I can't deal with him. Like, come on.
He's going to show you his tote bag dance in Philly.
Good.
Yeah.
Look, I forgot we were talking about tote bag dances because I'll show you mine in Philly. I'm like, okay. I don't know what it is.
Be careful what you like. It's like, you're going to show it to me in Philly? Sounds fine. Like, be careful. Identify those pronouns. So, no, I didn't steal it when my back really hurt because my back hurt too much to be upright. And then the next day, like, it was kind of okay-ish. I just didn't think about it. And then today it's been okay. I asked.
I was like, what can I do to help? And you're like, nothing. I'm like, what can I do to help? Nothing. I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I did what I could by asking what I could help because I've never had anything like that. Like I've been sore and I've like hurt an ankle and stuff like that, but not like it's not going to be like that. So I don't even know what it feels like or what would be
it's
the
like
most help.
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you. It's the kind of pain that just like grips you all around your chest so you can't breathe. You know, like it was a really gnarly back spasm, and I did not enjoy it at all.
Mm.
I didn't sleep much that night. I didn't get back into sleep until I don't know, 5 maybe. I did finally take Advil at some
Ooh,
point.
wow, look
I
at
always
you.
forget that I can do that. Halfback wheat bag. What does that mean?
No one wants a Philly surprise unless somebody surprisingly gives you a free cheesesteak.
Yeah, somebody
That
surprises
would be
me
a
with
great
a.
Philly surprise.
That would be a good surprise. Should I Google Philly surprise?
Oh no, I don't know.
Turning
I
off
like that you
safe.
have it on caps when he did it too.
All right, should
Philly surprise.
should I?
I think you should not have it up there, and then we can laugh at it and see what people think it comes up. Huh. Huh.
It's nothing. Apparently, there's a Taylor Swift song called.
Taylor Swift things or just songs comes up.
She sang a surprise song, I guess, at a concert in Philly, and so "Surprise in Philly" is what comes up, and it's all Taylor Swift.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there you go. Didn't even have to turn Safe Search off.
And nope.
So, cloth pads filled with grains you can heat in the microwave. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, the doctor said something about that, and I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting, but I don't have one. Just made that up. I mean, it could be nothing. It could be something that would get me demonetized. So
That's true.
yeah, that and the what's that massager thing called? Hook. Should probably turn off the this. He's also like, hey, get one of these. I'm like, oh, I've seen those before. That's probably a good idea. Because like this right here, that's exactly where it hurts. Like right there under my scapula, that's exactly what I need to do. He was like, yeah, well, you know how like when you get a massage, like you gotta be like relaxed or else it won't. I'm like, I've never had a massage. And so he's like, oh, well, you have to be like relaxed. You can't be using the muscle you're trying to massage or like work the tension out of because it won't work. I'm like, oh, how about that? So yeah, it's either like get like a Theragun or something and have you Theragun me. That might be really good because I could use that sometimes.
Welcome, Donna. First time managed to catch a show live.
Hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Donna. Your PT recommends those things too, huh? The Theracane. Yes, that's what he called it. Was the Theracane was the specific one that he was talking about. But I mean, there's a million kinds. They're all kind of the same thing. So I don't know. I might grab one of those at some point. Probably ought to get a Theragun at some point too, because sometimes I just need like a lot of just like a real beating on my legs or something for my quads or what have you. But yeah, this probably would be a good thing. So
You
I
should
don't
just
have
get
to,
a walker too.
Just get a walker.
Get some tennis balls for it.
That's what a restaurant cook makes when they have stuff left over and just mix it together and call it a something surprise.
Oh.
Computer wants to reboot and you're hungry? All right, see you later, David. Good to see you. The TheraSaber? Wow, is that like one that's made of lasers? Take a tennis ball and roll it up against the wall. Yeah, that's what he said. Was either that or like put it on the couch and like lay down on it.
I mean, people really have ailments and have You should
Look,
just
I'm not
ask
the
people
only-
for suggestions because people have got the doctors in the house here.
I know, right? Yeah, if I'd had a live stream that day.
When you flipped it over to, it showed us over here. It was me going like this, and it was really funny. Now I'm just gonna do it again in a minute.
No, I turned it off.
Okay.
So yeah, the tennis ball thing is probably a good idea. Actually, I was like, oh yeah, we probably have some tennis balls around, and I was just like, oh yeah, we should just get a.
So you have the one ball for your back, and the other two are for your walker.
Just put on the bottom of my walker. I'm like, great. Tennis ball and a long sock. Oh, that's a good idea to like hold it in place, or you can throw it over your shoulder and
Some
then like
pantyhose, perhaps.
Perhaps if that's still a thing. Get Audrey to massage it.
I would.
Yeah, but like you got other stuff to do. I don't like to be a bother. So I don't like to be a bother. I mean, look, I'm not going to tell you no, but also not going to ask you to.
Well, this doesn't happen that often, so it's not like
no, it's been a while
two times a day I have to like work your back out or anything. So.
It's been a while since I really had a problem. Julie, your PT taught you the trick of putting the tennis ball in a sock to reach the back and 2 for the neck. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. So I don't know. I'll survive, but actually it's okay now. It's a little twingy now, but I think just like the thing is wearing off, so it's cool. I'll survive. I'm not in nearly as much pain as I was.
Aren't these on sale?
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, the
I just saw
Waldman
it.
Extra
We need to
Vienna.
go soon. My stomach is growling hard.
Look, I was about to sign off, then you're like, "What about this thing?"
Well, I'm just telling you that that was on sale, and you talked about it.
There it is. No, that's the
That's
super.
whew.
So yeah, you can
You-
just go ahead and grab one of these, get a doorbuster price.
Yep.
It is several $100s off. The Waldman Extra Vienna is the. I always spell extra wrong because they spell it weird. I assume it's like some German thing. Yeah, the Extra Vienna is available as a doorbuster. They don't have the black one on here anymore.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Green, pink, and blue.
Blue.
I was really thinking about the blue one
Mhm.
when I was getting this done too. Our friend Kimberly got the blue one. It's really
Yeah.
pretty. But yeah, $220 for these is a pretty good price. I was trying to find details about these on Thursday. Actually, I'd kind of forgotten about this, but so I know at least the cap is solid sterling
Yeah.
and then lacquered.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the barrel. And
Mhm.
like all the sources I've found are they disagree. But apparently the rest of the stuff is like platinum or something. Doesn't even say. So they don't have any information on this, weirdly, on the site. Like, there's no description. And it's actually kind of hard to find. Ow, 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 ow. Really got me with his claws there. To find informations. But apparently the rest of it's like platinum, I think. Maybe it's palladium? I don't know. It's something with a P that sounds fancy and expensive. But
It says it's dazzling.
it is, I mean, it is kind of dazzling.
You're not going to get the animals on it, but the other.
But the little
Filigree
swirlies and stuff is really cool. Fills by that. Polished multi-layered lacquer. Solid sterling silver. So Goulet says solid sterling barrel and cap. I don't know why you do the barrel in silver, but I guess if you're making the rest of it, you might as well do it. Because you can't see it. And they have this like white one, and they say this one's silver too, but it's gotta be gold or something, right?
Or filled. Or
Oh,
something.
you know what? They probably do that and then plate it and then lacquer it. It's probably what they do with that one. That one's a lot more expensive though, so maybe it's different. I keep trying to find more information on this thing, and it's kind of hard.
Well, anyway,
Solid
they're on
sterling
sale.
silver
So.
barrel. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they're on sale. Very nice. Platinum plated trim and appointments. Yeah, so platinum. Yeah. So, I mean, 220 is like kind of expensive, but it is also quite fancy. Yeah. So here, I'll give you a link in case you don't want to do that. And of course, if you're at Atlas, use the code InkDependence at
The
checkout.
doorbuster doesn't work though.
No, it's already on sale, so it would probably be a further discount.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
When it was doorbusters during fountain pen sale, I tried your code just to see if it worked, and it didn't work.
All right, let's see. Apply. Nope.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Although if you do use that code, it'll still give me credit for affiliate stuff, even though it won't give you extra. But I guess since it's already on sale, it won't work.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still $220 is a good price for that. So anyway, yeah, there's that. You wanna sign off?
Sure.
Have some pizza?
Yes.
Would you like a pizza?
I want some pizza.
Let's have some pizza.
Let's have some pizza.
I'm gonna have to put on another shirt before I go get pizza because I'm just covered in cat hair. You're right. Wearing black was a choice.
Yeah. I need to take some more ibuprofen for my head.
Your mom spelled so badly she couldn't even look up words in a dictionary, even though she was incredibly well read. Yeah, I mean that's sometimes people are just not like good at a particular thing, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe
it's like a form of dyslexia or something.
Yeah, it could be.
By just being able to.
Yeah, Denise said maybe it was some undiagnosed thing, probably like a dyslexia or something. Yeah, it could be. Hope y'all feel better. Yeah, I mean, I do too. Audrey's cold has all cleared up.
Yeah,
she's got a bit of a headache today.
Today, out of nowhere.
It's a really fun hairpin. I hadn't really even. Yeah, that's neat. I like that. Yeah, cool.
Just a little pin.
Hair clip. Yeah.
I mean, I could have pulled my hair back, but I was like,
looks nice. All right, folks, we're going to get some pizza. Y'all take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Thursday I won't be doing a stream because Thanksgiving in the U.S. But Tuesday we'll have a stream. Maybe Audrey will pop in for that one. We'll see.
If I feel like not having pajamas on, we'll see. Yep.
Yeah, you could have half pajamas on. Like, you could have whole pajamas on. Who cares?
Nah, people won't. Nah.
I don't get dressed up for Twitch. I will be over on Twitch for sure. Twitch.tv/InkDependenceMike. That's where you'll find me on Tuesday. Friday we will be back here Next Sunday, we will have Universal Yums with the in-laws, Audrey's parents, Deb and Burl, which will be very fun.
Yes, hopefully. And what
It's probably the holiday one.
is it? The holiday one?
I don't know for sure, but I think it probably is.
Okay. It was heavy. It seemed like a heavy.
Oh, that's maybe next month. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll be fun either way.
Yep.
We'll try some snacks.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you then. And thanks very much for the well wishes. We will take care of ourselves.
We do.
And
We try.
It'll be good. All right, folks. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. And until next time.
Cheer, water bus. Cheer
Brahe.
that water bus and brahe.
Trust a bivalve. Bye, everybody.
No.
Trust a bivalve.
No.